Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy, or Louise, and today I'm going to show you how to do this beautiful, very easy, glittery pink Valentine's Day eye using a bunch of p.louise products. I'm going in with the crisp finishes, I'm going in with the bases, and now I'm going in with the Sandwich Stages palette. So if you want to see, keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to take my p.louise base 2 and I'm putting it on a palette, and I'm just going to use a palette, and this is one of the brushes from the p.louise mirror set. It's the big black flat brush. Any flat brush will do, and I'm just going to use this to prime my eyelid. I've already done this eye once, but then I realised it wasn't recording, so I had to take it off and redo it, which I love for me. So I'm going to go in with the p.louise Crisp Finish in the shade Extra Spicy, and just a regular fluffy brush. This one's from Real Techniques. Any fluffy brush will do. You don't want it too big, but you want a big enough size, like a medium fluffy brush. And I'm just tapping into the product itself. You do not need a lot, I will be honest. These are very pigmented and it is easy to get too much on your product. I'm going to take this and I'm going to tap this into like a winged out shape. I'm doing this video because so many people have these and don't know what to do with them. They're just like, how do I use this? They've bought them and then they're like stuck in a drawer, or they'll only use them to do a cut crease, or they'll only put them in the waterline. And there's so many ways to use these that it's ridiculous. But there's no tutorials, there's no videos on YouTube. I think to figure it out from p.louise, you've got to pay for like for courses and stuff, because she really doesn't do that many like instructional videos on her Instagram. There's a couple, but not many. So you can see I've used a really tiny amount and I've created this winged out shape. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm then going to take another brush. This is still fluffy, but it's more pointed on the end. And I'm going to go in with Flaming Firecracker. And I'm just going to, again, just tap my brush in just a little bit. You really do not need a lot. And I'm going to do the exact same thing, just lower down, like you would with eyeshadow. So you pretend that this pink is your transitional colour and this is your crease colour. That is what we're going to do. So I'm going to tap on the edge, create that shape, and then blend it out. It is a little bit tricky because they are like tacky. But if you just go in small motions really lightly, you will get it. And I'm not too bothered about what's going on my lid, because I'm just going to put a shimmer there anyway. I just want to get my shape down more than anything, because for this red, it's going to give me that depth. And these are going to really attract the shadow to sit on top. I'm going to go back to my pink brush and just blend between the two. And then back to my red. Just like you would with eyeshadows, and just blending between them. I'm now taking a Sigma E35, which is pretty dirty, I'm going to be honest. But like I said, I've done this look on both eyes, wash it off, and now I'm doing it a second time. So, I'm sorry. So, like I said, I'm using the Sandwich Stages by p.louise palettes. I'm going to go in with this bright pink first off. You really don't need a lot, just tap in once or twice and then tap off the excess. I'm going to tap on over where the red and the pink meet to help get rid of some of that tackiness. And then I'm going to blend as normal between the two shades. Each time I'm just tapping in once, and that way I'm building the shadow up slowly, but I'm not going to end up with fallout everywhere, and it means that I'm not putting in too much product because these crisp finishes are very tacky. The shadows will grip to them very quickly, so you want a small amount and build up slowly. Next, I'm going to go in to this palette and I'm going to take this shade right here and I'm going to dust this on the edges. And then going back to the first palette and this lighter version of that same shade, and that's going to go on the very outer edge. And then I'm going to go back to the pink, re-intensify. Now that most of that sticky layer has gone, you should be able to blend relatively effortlessly. I'm now going to take a smaller fluffy brush. This one is the Morphe M456 and you can see it's kind of like a teardrop shape. And it's quite flat, but it's still fluffy. I'm going to go back to this palette and I'm going to use this shade right here. Again, I'm picking up small amounts and I'm going to build it up slowly. This is going to go on my lid. So I'm going to start off on my inner corner and I'm just patting that on. Just on my lid and through my crease. And I'm really packing this on and then wing it out. And then I'm going to blend out the edges just slightly into the pink. You can go back to that fluffy brush if you need to and just dust over the edges. I'm now going to take the palette with the shadows and I'm going to take the pink and I am using a p.louise 7072 brush. It's just a little flat brush and I'm going in dry and I'm just going to pat over the centre of the lid and then pat up. And you'll notice I'm keeping it almost like a halo eye. I'm not taking it to the inner corner, I'm not taking it to the outer corner, I'm just dusting it up kind of sporadically. Okay, I'm going to clean up the edges, which is so easy. I'm just going to take a cotton bud and some micellar water. You definitely need like some sort of makeup remover to remove these paints. They are heavy duty. I'm just going into my micellar water, throw in my cotton bud apparently, and then I'm just going to use this just to tidy up that edge. Okay, I'm going to quickly do my base really quickly and then I'll be back to finish off the eyes.
A few moments later.
Okay, I am back. I've done my base, I've put some lashes on and I've straightened my hair, which took forever, but we're here. I had it straight like a week ago. I straightened it and then I got caught in the rain and it went like frizzy and horrible and now it just looks meh. I think I need to put a mask or something on my hair, but yeah, I don't really wanna. I'm lazy. Anyway, let's go on to my lower lash line. Now, I don't generally like to put pink all around the eye because then you end up looking like you have pink eye. And that is not a great look, let's be honest. But what I have is this shade here, and because it is on the top, it's not light enough to really create that pink eye look. So that is what I'm gonna pop on the lower lash line, if I can find the brush that I want. I'm gonna go in with iMovie 506 and that shade. I'm just gonna dust this below the eye, and I'm gonna connect it up to the wing. I'm then going to take a liner brush and I'm going to take the baby pink. This is light enough that it won't really look that pink on the waterline. But I'm going to take this, just a really small amount, and I'm going to pop this in my waterline. Contact lens wearers, just be careful you don't get this on your contact. It is really easily done and it won't damage the contacts, but it will irritate your eye. For the rest of the day, you will end up with like bloodshot eyes. I've done it so many times when I've had to take it out and put it in contact solution and give it like a good shake in my little contact lens case. Give it a good shake. Usually it comes off. If not, then I have to take it out and like rub it gently with my finger to get it off. But yeah, it's not great to get on your contact lenses. Okay, I'm just gonna go and put some mascara on the lower lash line and we are done. With this look being so pink heavy, you do want to make sure that you've got some sort of mascara on your lower lash line just to break it up a little bit. Otherwise, you will end up looking like you've got pink eye, and it also makes you look quite ill if you don't have some dark shade to break up the pink. Okay, that is the finished look. What do you think? I really like this, and I'm not a pink kind of girl. This is just not my kind of like lane. Really, like, pink is just not my thing. Blue, purple, black, grey, silver, yes. Teal, yes. Pink, just not my shade. But I really like this look. I think it's because it's darker and it's quite dramatic rather than like soft. But I really like this look. On my lips I have this tiny little thing. I have like, so I've gone through so many of these. This is the NYX Urban Cafe lip liner. I have Unbuttoned from Fenty, and then Ballet from Beauty Bay, and I have got the Beauty Bay Coral Blush. When I'm using pinks, I do like to keep it in the family. For like blush, I will use like a pinky, corally, peachy blush, and then for the lips, I just like to keep it nude, or like a soft pink nude. But yeah, that is the finished look. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave me a like, a comment, and please subscribe. I am over 670 subscribers at the minute. I am so excited that this little group of mine is growing and developing, and I am so happy. If you would like to go one step further, I do have a Patreon, which I call my little coffee beans. I've got a little group chat going, I've got a little Facebook page where we can come, we can talk makeup, we can talk life, we can talk everything, and just have a nice little like place to go to have a chat and bounce ideas off, be friends basically. So if you would like to join that, there is a link down below. 1, 3, 5 or £10. It's completely up to you. You can do it once, you can do it never, you can do it 100 times, you can do it every month for the rest of your life if you want. But that is that. I think that is everything. Thank you for watching. I will see you on the next one. Bye.